So I'm here. Now I'm here. I'm here with Nate Price. Nate, can you tell me about a little bit about the Magic Arena client?
Yeah. So Magic the Gathering Arena has been designed with the goal of creating something that is an authentic Magic experience, but something that can also be fun and enjoyable to play and watch.
Yeah.
Something that kind of brings the game, a modern game of Magic people have been asking for a long time. Try to fulfill what they like. So.
Cool. So, I mean, with that being said, being more enjoyable to watch, there's room here for it to possibly become an esport at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For that. Again, like, it's having the ability to be enjoyable for people at home. Obviously been designed primarily with user-generated content in mind at the very beginning. The plans for stuff like eSports and competitive play and that kind of stuff is not a super high priority right now.
Yeah, it's certainly in the future, but
yeah, exactly. Like once we get through the alpha and then get through the beta and actually get the game designed to the level that we want to, we'll definitely have some ideas for things that I'm sure we'll start bouncing around the community and see what they think about things.
One of the questions I've seen over the last couple of days that a lot of the people out in the community have is, it says PC for now.
Yeah. So the game was coded in Unity.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because being built on Unity means that there's a whole lot of portability for things, and for the game developers out there, without getting too crunchy, like the ability to design and develop a game on a single platform as opposed to a multiple platform just means you can get more done on that one platform at a time. So as we're developing and going through the process, we're working on the thing that our team knows best, and the team that will allow us to get things completed the most. And the idea is, we do have a goal once we get everything perfected the way that we want it to on PC, that we'll be looking to branch out to other things. So.
That's great. I mean, it's a pretty intense skill set for programmers because it's not just programming; it's also Magic the Gathering knowledge.
Oh yeah, and our team is. Chris Kao, the executive producer of the game, has a sign on his door that basically says, "We are the players that change the game."
Yeah.
And it's exactly how it is. Like the team is all a bunch of Magic players. I mean, there's a bunch of names on the team that you'll recognize, like Ryan Spain from
of course
his podcast. He's one of the main guys behind this as well. Chris Clay, who's the lead developer, is another guy who's been around Magic for a really long time. And so these are guys who not only come from a background of designing CCGs for the digital space, but they know Magic really well. Because the game rules engine behind this, you have to be able to know how to play Magic.
Of course.
Like that. It's literally the most exacting judge in the world, and it's part of what makes the game so good. Is it does all of the heavy lifting for you. So the cards basically come in. The game knows how to parse them, and it's been a labor of love. Magic's a really, really deep game.
Of course.
Done a great job on it so far, which hopefully will come across when you get an opportunity to play it.
Awesome. So what we've got set up today is Pirates versus Dinosaurs, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it. Yeah, this sounds great. So I'm going to try and make sure that the people at home can see here as we play. And Nate, you're going to be on Dinosaurs? Or I'm playing.
You'll be playing against Kyle. I'll be
playing against Kyle. All right.
Just in case you've got any questions while you're playing, I'm going to be able to answer them.
So I pop these things on?
Pop those bad boys on.
All right.
You will want them for, the sound effects
for voice
of the game,
reasons.
Stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, not only that, wait till you get a Planeswalker out.
Of course.
Life gets fun.
Cool. All right, so I should click now.
Yes, you should.
Right on. Oh, that's good. That's good advice. Use your removal wisely.
One of the notes on the Pirates deck says if you yell "Yar" when you draw a card, there's a better chance of being a good one.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Again, solid advice.
Yeah. I like this hand. I think I'm going to keep this. I really like how everything pops up for you. It feels, you get a real good idea of what you're looking at here.
If you right-click on a card, also it blows it up even further on the left.
Oh, wow, that's very nice.
And you can do that for any card that's unplayable of yours and your opponent's.
Great. Well, since we're not doing anything on turn one, I don't think, let's drop this guy down. Oh, that feels great. You get to drop it. I'm just going to play it as a land, and then I'll pass. That's great. It passes for you when there's nothing else to do.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
And you do have the ability, if you want to, you can hit Control-Shift to turn on that full control mode like this.
Full control.
And it turns on all the stops. That way, if you wanted to be able to bluff, or if you wanted to make sure that you didn't miss something for the rest of your turn, you can do that, and it'll make sure that it hits all the stops for you.
Awesome. Well, let's have two red active here. Just throw that right down onto the battlefield. And again, it passes turn. That's great. It's just like nothing else that you can do, so it keeps the game moving. I really like that.
Yeah, I figure especially once user-generated content really gets into the mix, the ability to play through games quickly is going to be very important, because you want to make sure that you're able to keep your viewers interested, make sure that you can jam as many games as you can, but we also want to make sure that it's not coming at the sacrifice of like something that feels like real Magic to you. So,
yeah. I really dig how, this looks like it's flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really great.
And they did a really cool job with the contextual cards that they've got here. You got stuff like, you'll notice that there's casting costs on the cards in your hand.
Yeah,
but once they hit play, they don't have them anymore.
Yeah, they don't need them. That's great.
But there's also, the stuff that does matter. You need the artwork so you know what it is, power and toughness, little visual cues like the fact that it's hovering for flying, and you've got the ability indicator there on the lower left-hand side. Lets you know that it's kind of trigger ability. So.
Got it. That's what the timer's for, I see.
That's what the timer's for, yeah.
Well, I think it's time to get rid of this.
All right.
See what else we can pull together here. Yeah, it seems like a good thing to do. So we'll tap that for green, and we'll play Commune with Dinosaurs.
You've been able to both drag spells up themselves, and it'll pay the mana smartly itself.
Oh, great!
And you can tap the lands yourself if you wanted to.
So we're looking at, I can reveal a dinosaur from my hand, from here, or a land. I think I need a dinosaur right now, so we'll take a dinosaur. Reveal it to our opponent, and let's put them back.
That's your deck, so top card.
Oh, I see. What are we doing here? I think that's a good card to draw next. So let's do that.
These are going to the bottom, but
oh, okay. Well, never mind. That card would be way too good for 1 green mana.
You could get there, yeah. Get yourself a card, stack your deck. Jace Stunning Castaway.
Here he is. Don't make me turn your mind against you, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they got Planeswalkers built in this alpha build right now is pretty sweet. It's like the artwork is obviously front and center, and with the Planeswalkers is super important. The voice lines, so you actually have a little bit of extra personality added to them, flesh them out a little bit.
Wow. So still a little short for that, but this seems like a good answer to our opponent's threat here. At least we can hold him back for a bit, it seems like.
Yeah.
Oh man, a Cutlass. Oh, he's coming in. That's daring. Well, so we're going to take a block here. So I just had to click on this and point to that. That's great. I have 1 blocker. There we go. And we were able to win combat. All right. So what do we get this time? Oh, this is the Cradle knockoff. It looks like here. Legendary enchantment that needs 4 creatures. And when it comes into play, I get to reveal cards and put one of the creature cards into my hand. So I think right now, let's start throwing down bombs. Can I choose?
Do you want to target him or target Jace?
Let's target Jace. Jace is becoming a problem, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
So I just click on Jace.
Yep, he's been selected.
Oh, he's already been selected. Great.
Yeah, so choose up to 1 target creature now.
Great. No target creatures, and I'll submit. Great. And then we'll go into attacking, and we'll attack Jace. And we have 1 attacking. There we go. And we can tell this guy couldn't attack because of the blinking summoning sickness there.
Yep. Try to add as many little visual cues as possible to make it really easy for people to parse the battlefield. Magic's it's an information-dense game a lot of times, and so finding ways to contextualize things and add little indicators that help keep your mind where it's supposed to be. Make sure that you know what's going on.
That seems smart. Let's see here.
Another trick also, whenever you're going to play a card, drag it up, but don't let go of it just yet.
Oh,
because again, the auto tapping of mana, it highlights the lands that it's going to tap, so that you can see which ones they are. And if you ever don't like it, you can always back it up and tap your lands individually. So
right on.
Even though we're trying to make things simple, we've got fail safes in there just to make sure that
that's great.
Doing well.
Well, each other creature. We might want to hold on to that one for now and snap off this guy. There we go. So I'm going to get to look for a creature. There's only one, so I'll take that one. And these are fine the way they are, I think, because they're going onto the bottom of the deck. And let's do some combat here. Oh, sneaky. You got the Dreamcaller Siren. That resolves. Now, I can cast this. Target a creature I control. Let's go with this guy. And we'll target this guy. And they'll fight.
You automatically targeted that guy because you're
it's the only thing. Creature, yeah, of course. Great. So now we'll move into combat. And that's it, right? It'll just attack.
You have to click through your declare attacker.
I see. There we go. All right. And then we've got 2 attackers. They'll swing in for 10 gigantic damage.
Yep.
Looks like my opponent's getting a little flooded right now. We're going to hold off just in case there's a wrath.
Something you might have noticed during combat last turn. Part of the reason it switched it up and decided that it started to need ass, like you need to ask to move to attackers. You need to ask to move to damage.
Yeah.
Because you have an instant in your hand that it's very reasonable for you to have wanted to play at any point during that
For sure,
time. So
yeah.
it's like, we're going to put the stops in now because we know that he might want to do this.
Yeah. I don't have any way to stop that from happening, so that's going to resolve. That is not a merfolk.
Little tiny arms don't do a very good job of swimming.
Yep. So in response to him doing that, I'm going to target this guy. No cutlass for you, pirate. All right. Then I'm going to draw. Let's commune with dinosaurs. Get all our options going here. Looks like we only get a forest. These can go back in any order. I think that's fine. So let's go to combat. Have everybody attack. That's convenient. There we go. And let's see. I think that's a fine way to tap for those items. And then, yeah, we'll take the 1 damage. Not a problem. And I'm going to keep that in my hand and pass turn.
I'm going to draw 7 here.
Oh, no. Okay. Something sneaky might be going on here. All right. Well, let's try and end this thing here. We've got combat going on. What could our opponent possibly do? There we go. A bounce. And I guess I will still attack with everyone. We've got 1 attacker coming in. And let's play the Drover. Drover of the Mighty. And then, you know, we can slam this guy down too. Let's go all in. Let's make this a rout at this point.
Diamonds like this thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's wrath or nothing at this point. Oh, it's a land. Oh, no. Well, that should do it. Rootbound Crag, we're all very familiar with that card. Let's throw that down for the heck of it so that we can flip over our thing later on. And enter combat. All attackers coming in. All right, there we go.
It's just important to let them know you were going to have a trade.
Yeah. All right. There we go. So yeah, that was super fun to play. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Cool. Yeah, that was really smooth. Actually, it felt really nice.
Awesome. So, did you enjoy it? What were your favorite things? What did you like? What did you dislike?
Well, I really like that it's fun to watch. Actually, it's kind of nice to be able to just like look at this game, and if you're, eventually someone's going to stream this, right? And being able to have people look at it and see exactly what's going on, the art's up front. I think that's really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, we had Gabby Sparks and Maz on our world premiere stream on Thursday.
Oh yeah, I watched. Yeah.
Chatted with them a whole bunch about it afterwards too, because we obviously highly value the opinions of those guys.
Oh yeah,
very good streamers, and heard a lot of similar feedback. And we're definitely going to be looking forward to working with members of the community to try to further improve a lot of this stuff. Also, so as we move on through the beta, which literally hopefully everybody goes and signs up for, we'll plan on having that feedback, having this conversation with people, so we can try to continue to collect feedback like this, make it even better.
Awesome. Yeah. Speaking of members of the community,
yes,
right? So you've got this Planeswalker thing going on where the voices come in,
yeah.
And I just want to put myself out there as a possible voice actor for Duretti whenever that happens, and I can just go, I love junk!
All right. So we're going to need more than just one junk. You have a second voice line ready for me too? It's a portfolio. We got to see the whole portfolio.
Yeah, so I love junk.
Okay.
No, just I love junk right now.
The second I love junk was a very good
answer.
Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome.
I'll pass it on to the creative director.
Great.
Sure
awesome. We're in. All right. Well, thanks so much. It's been a pleasure.
Very well.
Really appreciate it.
Glad you enjoyed yourself.
Awesome. Thanks. Cool.